What's up, guys? CF37 here, going to start a new segment on my channel. We'll probably call it something like CF37 dies. Basically, I want to start doing stuff like this because if you haven't known or follow me on Instagram, I've been dyeing lacrosse heads pretty often for the last year or so since I got my vinyl cutter, and I'd say in the last 3 to 4 months I've really come up with some stuff that I'm really proud of, and things I never thought I could ever pull off, and I have. And I like to think that some of my dye jobs maybe catch an eye here and there and get some people interested. So I want to start doing this so I can show you guys the process and what goes through my mind, as well as how time consuming it really is to dye up something like that. And not only that, to show you guys maybe some custom dyes I do for friends, professional players, which has only been 4 or 5 so far, but it's still pretty cool. Some college players, myself, whatever it may be. And I'm also working on every other week offering a certain collection of custom dyed heads. And by every other week, I mean, about 2 weeks. If they don't start selling or I don't sell most of them, I drop the price and just kind of get them out of my way, which I do with most of my heads anyway. But the collection dyes are stuff I want to do where every other week I do something. What are you doing? Every other week I create something unique and different and a handful of heads in the same pattern, in a sense that if someone wants, I do mostly Under Armour heads because that's what I use and I'm good friends with them, so I get their heads for pretty good prices. But if someone wants a Mirage with a Red Bull theme, then maybe 1 week I'd release 4 or 5 Red Bull heads, and they're all on different heads for you guys. Things like that, so I can kind of get you guys interested in what you guys like, what you don't like, and maybe create something that's like a stock head that you guys would really be interested in. But anyway, before we get into that, I'm going to show you this little menace. This is Nala. She's a 7-week-old tortoiseshell kitten of some sort. I don't know. My girlfriend knows all about cats and picked her out, and we went and got her a couple days ago. The reason I showed you guys her was, 1, she's over here tearing into my sticks and causing a ruckus, and 2, she's ruined this video about 15 different times, either by herself or hissing and screwing around with the bigger cat that's somewhere here. But anyway, that's our kitten. Her name's Nala from The Lion King. Really cute. I really never been much of a cat guy, but big fan of the little kitten, and the bigger cat's alright too. But anyway, guys, so this is going to be a segment I start doing on my channel every week or every other week, where either it's, there's going to be a tutorial where I show you how to do a complete dye, and with those I'll be selling vinyl sheets as well, so you can really just get everything you need besides a dye from me, and a head. And she's gone. Hey, no, get out of there. You can't play in there. That's bad. See what I mean? But anyway, maybe I'll start selling, vinyl sheets for like a USA head or a camo head, and that way you guys can buy the vinyl sheet and do it on your own at home with my tutorials or anyone else's tutorials. So anyway, what I want to show you guys is something that my girlfriend and I have been working on the last 2 weeks, and by that I mean it's been an idea for a while, and we started it, but haven't finished it. It's a head for her, actually, and it's one that she's working on designing herself. She's really good at art stuff and painting and designing things, so she actually helps me with a handful of my dye jobs. And every time I sit down, I say, okay, what do you want to add on to this head next? She says, I don't know, I'll think about it, which is a little, she kills me, but what are you doing? I love you, but you're a menace. Stop it. Hey, come here. No, no. No. You're going to stay with us. So anyway, she's a huge J. Cole fan, and we're actually going to drive out to Las Vegas in July to go see him, so in about 3 weeks. Favorite rapper, she knows all the songs, all the lyrics, gets all the stuff, ahead of time. But anyway, she's always worn a lacrosse head because in the last, so long since she's been dating me, obviously I play lacrosse, I'm huge into it, and she's never been into a sport like that. So she's always worn a lacrosse stick that she can use to go pass with me and catch and go shooting, and I figured, now's the time I can create her a custom dye job. And she's been working on it as well, in a sense that she tells me what she wants on it, where, and things like that. But this is just the rough start. It's nowhere near done, but it's getting there. Why? It's an Under Armour Charge 2. Like I said, I'm a huge Under Armour guy, and they were pretty good to me in hooking me up with some stuff. But we threw on the J. Cole head on the front right here. No eyes because I just wanted it to be a silhouette. You got the hair and the face and the eyebrows, which is really cool. And then right here on the sides, we're starting to put some stars down. All right, I'll move you. Come here. Get off. There. We're starting to put some stars down, but she still hasn't decided what she wants and where she wants her color. So maybe once we actually finish that, I'll show you guys the process of it and what we do. But until then, this is the first collection of dies that I've done, and I'm offering you guys. And I figured I'd show them off and talk to you about them. Talk to you about them? Yeah, that's right, a little bit. So basically, when I do collection dies, there's going to be a handful of dies that are fairly generic and simple. For most people who don't like things that are super complex. And with every collection, there's going to be maybe one or two heads that are just, you know, full-on custom, a handful of colors, really complex designs, and things like that. One, if you're anything like me, I really like complex heads, especially if I'm going to dye it up myself. I want something to really pop and have all these different things on it. And two, it allows me to push myself as a dyer or a stick dyer to really try different things out and potentially fail and ruin, you know, $140 head, which I think is really cool and really scary. But quit! My God. But anyway, we'll start off with probably my favorite of the batch. With the release of Hero 2.0, especially coming in purple, I wanted to dye something up in a purple theme, and I thought nothing else better than a purple, electric blue, and white Camo Command. So here it is, strung with purple striker. The theme for this, I'm not helping you. You gotta get yourself out. The theme for this collection is going to be camo. So we have purple, Carolina blue, and white camo strung with purple striker. So yeah, I really like this because the blue is extremely bright and it really pops, and the purple and white are very subtle, and I just really like the color purple. So that's the first one. Come here. Don't get yourself stuck in my box of fire threads. Next up, this is a more simplistic dye, so I made it pop a little bit more with the string job. This is a classic camo and a mirage with green, white, and brown, just 3 colors. And since it's very generic and simple, I decided to string it up with a 6-diamond traditional pocket and all brown. So it really has that camo-like looking color to it. Here's it from a distance. Kitten, you gotta quit it, man. You're killing me. Next, this is probably my favorite out of the batch, and most other people's favorites as well. In a sense that, you know, the head is one of the newer heads out there, and it's one of the most fun to string, and the color scheme really goes well. So next up is a Surgeon 700. I dye with a red, gray, and white camo theme. Red memory mesh, 2 rolled shooters using 2 different diamond rows, pull top, and the middle rail section. So it's the whole shebang in a Surgeon 700. What I really like about this one is the red isn't the same red as the mesh, so it's almost 2 different. It is 2 different colors of red, so it also gives it more of a camo-looking theme. Ow! What do you want? And the 2 rolled shooters are now my go-to, especially with fire threads. So that's probably one of the coolest ones I think in this collection, or is my favorite. And then lastly, we're getting into the complete head, and what that means is that is the one that took the most time, has the most color to it, and the most unique. And that's going to be this complete camo in a command. It's got 5 different colors to it, 3 different shades of green and 2 different shades of brown. Or I guess one's a light tan and one's a dark brown. Green striker Hero 2.0 with a neon orange top nylon here, very generic pocket. But this one is the complete one in the sense that it took 5 different colors of dye. Probably twice as long as these other heads because I had to add more to it and peel more off. And the string job on it's a bit more complex than the other ones in the sense that the pocket is more tighter channel, tighter pocket. But basically, guys, that's it for that collection. It's the Camo Collection. Those are all up on the website. The faster they sell, the faster I release the newest collection. But also, you know, one thing I also want to cover real quick is people say, "What the hell are you doing?" She's got a ball stop attached to her and she flung it. But a lot of people are say, people charge too much. Wow. A lot of people will say that people charge way too much for dye jobs, which I used to think, especially Lacrosse Limited. When I was a kid, I wanted a cool USA head or a Maryland head, and they wanted $160 for the complete head, which to me was too much. But if you think about it, any head you buy is about $90 to $100. Materials, dyes about, we'll say $5 a color, plus shipping and stuff depending on what you use, where you get it from. Vinyl is not too expensive, but you get something like this, you got a $90 head, $20 piece of mesh, $10 string kit, you're already at $120, and then 5 different colors. $145 ideally for this head, and I'm selling it on the website for $140 plus shipping. So ideally, if you go anywhere, like VII dyes or Throne a String, they actually have really good prices for dyes. So before you buy a dye and you say it's too expensive, definitely take that in consideration. Surgeon $700, $90, memory mesh is $25, strings $35 total. So that's all I wanted to cover, guys. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. If you want to see how I do a camo dye job, if you want me to offer the camo vinyl so you guys can do it at home yourself. You want to see the rendition and how I finish up the J. Cole head, let me know in the comments down below. Also, let me know what you guys think I should name this segment on my channel, since I want to do it every week. And anyway, guys, let me know what your favorite camo head is. You can pick those up at the website down below. I'm actually currently working on making a new website, but until then, same website, 50calmesh.bigartel.com. Check it out. 4 camo heads. Once they're gone, I'm going to move on to the next collection, which I've already started, actually, because it's coming up soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it was a lengthy video. Sorry the kitten kept bugging people. Also, real quick, before we go, no, I can't show you this. I lied. Never mind.